The following Let's Play has been rated not safe for young children. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we were stuck down here in the Valley Forget-Me-Not because Locke was looking at some little doll thing and then got swept away by a big ol' river. Didn't exactly end well. But we met ourselves a new party member. We met Pinocchio, who 70 years ago was created and being used to fight in the war against Pharaoh, between Raspa and Pharaoh. And then the war ended and he was deactivated. Geppetto, Pinocchio's creator, was not too happy about that. Why? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Didn't want him to be deactivated. Anyway, now we are in the Veins, which is an underground system that travels all around the planet. I was wondering when we'd be finding this place. It's going to be another maze, isn't it? Alright. Oh, wait. There's no running here. Are we in the second overworld? Or rather, I guess you could say it's an underworld? Oh, we got new monsters. We got Terratris, which is a recolor of an enemy we found not too long ago, actually. By the way, Pinocchio knows Copy, which allows him to grab the abilities of certain enemies and permanently add them to his repertoire. That said, regular enemies are not going to be giving enemies or something like that. What was I saying? Regular enemies are not likely going to be giving us any new attacks. But it's worth a shot anyway, because there probably are going to be a few regular enemies, but mainly it's going to be bosses that give Pinocchio new attacks. Wow, you know what? These guys are strong. Hopefully we'll find the town down here and we can rest at an inn. Yeah, this is painful. Good thing I got some high potions. I guess I gotta use another. Hopefully I am heading in the correct direction if I want to find a place to heal. Oh, I'm using up all my MP too. For these guys, it's worth it. At least they drop high potions. Mermaid Kiss, Mermaid Kiss. Regular potion. Alright, so new enemy, let's take a look at what it is. It's a Terratris. It has 1800 HP. It felt like more than that. They don't drop any items, so I guess it was the subtunneler that dropped a high potion. Town! Awesome! What? I don't know. Have you heard the news, dear? You mean of the princess? Yes, of course, the whole village is talking about it. I am relieved they finally found her. I couldn't survive another raid by Lord Lanigan's soldiers. The princess is red. Calling it now. I agree. It was like everyone was guilty in his mind. There's a lord down here? If there are communities, it is only logical there would be a hierarchy. I suppose it could also be possible this Lord Lanigan could help us. We should find him. Agreed. We should begin by talking to the villagers. Alright. Got an underground town. Locked. From the inside. There's going to be a teleporter in there. You know, we haven't really been using the teleporters except when the plot told us to, but since there's going to be a teleporter that leads us to the Underworld, we might be making more use of them. By the way, out of curiosity, I happened to take the correct path to get to the town. Had I gone to another direction from that cave, would it have led somewhere else of importance? Lord Lanigan rules with an iron fist. I'm sure you know that already, though. No. But I can see why you'd make that assumption. It's not like you get many visitors here, I bet. When Princess Lanigan went missing, this village was raided for weeks. Are we sure we want to meet this Lanigan fellow? He doesn't sound very friendly. I wonder how these plants grow down here. There's a place with a few items. Well, I'll head back down there after I finish exploring town, then. Princess Lanigan went missing a few months ago. Everyone is pleased she has returned home, for more than one reason. Item shop. You smell different. Oh, these guys have strong noses. You two do not look familiar, but it's not my place to judge. Alright. Recover my potions. And I'll stop there for the moment, because I don't have a whole lot of money, and equipment would not be a bad thing to be buying here. Interesting display you got there. You, buy some armor. You look like you need to blend in. This guy knows what's going on. He knows we're outsiders. So I don't think we'll be fighting any more ice monsters, so I think I'll go ahead and buy this great oak jacket for Pinocchio. Also, Pinocchio is apparently the next party member that has these items. And I happen to have one in my inventory. I'm going to check that out as soon as I get in here, equip the great oak jacket. So, got the Guion Beret. We also got this, a hat that prevents confusion and silence. That might be coming in handy. So, does that mean the Barkeep Beret is not useful? Nope. It grants poison resistance. Poison resistance or confusion and silence resistance. Well, I don't have a ton of money, so, no. Besides, we haven't found the weapons shop yet. Last time soldiers raided the village, my brother was arrested for defending me. I haven't seen him for 2 days. Wow, that was recent? When was the princess found then? Apparently less than 2 days ago. Oh, found the inn. I was born here. My mother told me about the strange surface world when I was a child. Have you ever heard of it? You know, if you had the skill, you could probably make these guys look dwarfish or gnomish or something to make them look like not just regular humans. Kind of like in Final Fantasy IV. Treasure up there. What's the deal with you? The Poisarna Marsh is the only way to get to Castle Lanigan. Lord Lanigan said he didn't want commoners near him. So we're going to have to go through a poisonous place. Oh, they are regular humans. They have such a strong sense of smell, though. Is it because it's dark and so their other senses are heightened? Can I help you? We're trying to find Lord Lanigan. Do you know how to get to his castle? Why in the name of the Maker would you want to see Lord Lanigan? The man is a tyrant. Tyrant? Explain. What? You're telling me you don't know? Where are you from? Far away. When the Vanes were first colonized 50 years ago, Lord Lanigan's father was the ruler, but after he died, the peaceful ways died with him. All the surrounding villages were torn down and the villagers told to move at least 3 miles from the castle, as if we were infected and he did not want to catch a virus. That's terrible. It only got worse. You see, the Poisarna marsh that separates this village from Castle Lanigan used to have an abundance of plant life for us to use for food, but the leech creatures within it have been thriving on the roots of the cursed beanstalks above us, and have grown violent and acidic. I estimate that within the next 2 months, there will be no clean plants for the village to survive on. That's not a very long time frame. A true ruler is one who provides for his people. You're right. But still, Lord Lanigan may be our best option to get back to the surface. Agreed. So, is this guy who we told we were far away not going to react that we just blurted out that we're from the surface? By the way, we heard some villagers mention Lord Lanigan's daughter. Yes, she was missing, but was returned to the castle a few days ago. And yet a raid still happened 2 days ago. I cannot wait for the day she takes over her father's rule. She is a more preferred monarch? Oh yes, she has inherited her father's temper, but she is a kind soul. Thanks for your help. We'll head for the Poisarna Marsh. Be careful, there are invisible poison pods in the ooze ground in the marsh. Make sure you have plenty of rose petals before you leave. Good to know. Can I take your treasure? I kinda need the money. Anti-vampire ring? Anti-vampire ring. A ring that protects from absorbing base damage. Something tells me we're going to find enemies that are going to do exactly that. In that case, I'll equip that. It's going to lower your stats, but if they're giving us this, it might be that we actually need it. And the memory bracelet, I haven't seen much instances of stat reduction, so whatever. Blade of Snakes. It's another poisonous sword. Oh, it's a sword we already had. Never mind, it's not important. So there's no weapon shop here then. Alright, well I guess I'll head back to the item shop and get me some rose petals. Then we're going to take the time to head back where we came from because there's supposedly items that I missed. Okay, so I'm only buying one rose petal. What's this? Oh, we already... Is there anything new here? No. So that's something we already had. I won't buy anything else. Huh. Give me a moment. Alright, so I did a little bit of extra exploration, and it appears that there is no save pig here. Why in the holy gosh is there not a save pig here? It was hard just to get here. And I don't know which way the marsh is. But we're going this way because missed items. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and use this sweet green spray and avoid some monsters for a bit. Because I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where the items are going to be. Are we sure there's like anything in this direction? I thought you said there was like a path we could have took to get some items. Apparently I misunderstood you. And already the smell is dissolved. The monsters must be so strong that they're just dissolving smells real easy. What's this place? Lost Outpost Tower. Oh. Here's an item. Oh, that's neat. Here I thought we were just in the regular interior, but then we get up here and we can actually see out the window. And it's Humpty Shell number 7. We're going to get a few new items once we make it back to the surface world. No enemies in here, by the way. I'm fine with that. Alright. No, that cave southeast of town is where we came from. Hold on, let me back up. I'm gonna kind of berserk the guy on the right. That'll make things a little bit easier for us. Yeah, those things are a lot more manageable when you berserk them. Alright. Which way is the marsh? Because I want to go exploring and get optional stuff before going to the marsh. Is it path 1, path 2, or path 3? Alright, so I'll go that way last. Oh, that's a dead end. Well, let's see what path 1 is. After dealing with these guys. What are these guys doing down here? We're not in the Arctic. Whatever, they're easy. Alright, so apparently it didn't matter which path I took. They were all dead ends except for the path that I happened to want to take. Alright then. Well, I'm going to take another rest at the inn, and then we'll go to the marsh. In fact, we'll be doing the marsh next time. So, if you enjoyed this video, by all means, like, comment, or subscribe. A little friendly attention can help bring me even more. And for even more Let's Playing goodness from myself and from others, check out RPGMmag.com. Link is in the description.